Dressing up my AK, walk with me. It's cracking with the family. It's your boy Aunt Diesel. What's happening? I got me some new magazines in the mail for my AK for sale. Got a new accessory that I also put on my AK, and here it go. Now, this red dot is temporary. I feel like it's too bulky, too big, makes the gun not too heavy, but heavier than it needs to be. So that True Glow red dot is temporary. So that's just on there because it's testing out my UTG side rail. Got that in the mail a couple days ago for 38 bucks off eBay. Brand new, free shipping. And the crazy part about it is it literally came in 2 days. Anything coming to Alaska that's not in Alaska normally takes about 5 to 7 days. So I was excited about that because that came super quick and it is on, as you can see. It took for me to tap it on with a rubber mallet because it was brand new, and I guess, you know, it hasn't been worn in to where it can just slide on and off. It does have the quick release right here, but with it being brand new, that quick release ain't doing too much of shit right now. Ain't nothing quick about the release or the install. It takes time and effort. Let's get to the magazines now. We're made in Bulgaria. Metal magazine. I got 2 of these ones, and these are covered in cosmoline. So I'm gonna be getting that off, and then we're gonna test it to see if it actually fits my AK, which your boy's fingers is crossed. Cross your fingers for me too. When I purchased my AK, they had Croatian magazines in the gun store. And when I told dude, hey, I might want to get me a couple of metal mags to go with the Magpul mags that I have. One came with the firearm, with the force equalizer, and I purchased one. But I also wanted metal magazines. So when they opened it up, took it out the paper that it was in, it didn't fit. It wouldn't rock all the way in, and it got hung up and stuck. So I didn't purchase those, which was a good thing. I'm glad I didn't purchase those. This one here costed me $12.99. Got 2 of these, both made in Bulgaria. See the cosmoline bubbles down there? Guess to keep it from rusting, you know, sitting around in a warehouse somewhere. Then I got 2 polymer magazines, also made in Bulgaria. But this has metal feed lips, and you can kind of see, well, no, you can't see it on the camera, but you can see the metal up top. These have the plastic followers, so these weren't surplus magazines. So these are polymer with steel feed lips. And I also got 2 of those, both made in Bulgaria also. We're gonna clean those off, and then we're gonna get down to the test. Again, cross your fingers for your boy, because I'm hoping these fit, because it would suck to have 4 magazines that don't fit my AK. So let's get to it. Yep, nice and greasy. Yeah. But I like the feel, I like the design, you know. Feels like I can get a positive grip when I'm taking out. Has this really serious protrusion there, but shouldn't be a problem. Let's get this cleaned off. using an old t-shirt that I was gonna trash. Let's get all this nasty ass Cosmoline off of here. No rust, which is awesome. I guess the Cosmoline do what it do. All right, so that's one of them. Nice and clean, I like the feel. Now, the polymer ones costed me $11.99. So $12.99, $11.99. I got 2 of each. I got some ammo before they actually got here, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. I was online and I was looking up reviews on AK forums and AK channels. General consensus was do not go with the Korean magazines because they're flimsy, they don't feed correctly. Everything that could be bad about Korean magazines was bad about Korean magazines, because I heard a lot of good things about these ones, the Romanian ones, and of course the Russian Bakelights, but $48 per magazine, I wasn't gonna put that into my budget. For 4 of those, I could just buy a new gun. Sue me. The ammunition I'm gonna be using is Wolf Military Classic 7.62 by 39, 124 grain steel case. Again, with the 20 damn cartridges. Ammo manufacturers, get with the fucking program. This fits 30 rounds. Why do I have to use 1.5 of these to fill up 1 of these? Let's make some sense of this shit. And then also I got Wolf Performance Ammunition, 7.62 by 39, and that is 123 grain steel case, non-corrosive. Again, 20 cartridges. Makes no fucking sense. But now let's get to the test. Are these magazines gonna fit in my AK? Because as you look, this is my, yeah, it's loaded. This is loaded. This is my Magpul magazine. Fits in there snug, very little magazine wobble. Back and forth, side to side, very little. Now let's test the new magazines and let's hope they work. Moment of truth. A little bit more magazine wobble than my Magpul magazines, but I ain't tripping. They fit, so that's a plus. Comes out nice and properly. Gotta get used to the rocking motion. I'm used to just popping it up and slapping it. This rocking motion, I'm gonna have to make this part of my routine when I'm performing with this specific force equalizer. See, I always put it up way too high and then it gets snagged up. But it does fit. Yeah, you hear it. But they fit. They about to get loaded up and they're about to be in heavy rotation. Bulgarian magazines for a Romanian AK Fausel. Now let's get the polymer with the steel feed lips. Now, the reason I got this color is because it was reminiscent of the Bakelights. So I got it just to look the part and not actually be the part. Because again, $50 for a magazine, I can't do that. I will not make that fit into my budget. Moment of truth, one more again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the very little magazine wobble. I don't know why that works like that. The metal magazines. Yeah, it's gonna take some getting worn in, because oh, look at that. Yeah, that shit shaved off some plastic. And you can see It is definitely digging into the polymer, but this is steel line, so I'm not tripping about it. So now it's going in a little bit faster, but it's coming out a little bit slower. Let's get this one in. Very little magazine wobble side to side, back and forth. Yep, it is taking off some more plastic. Okay. Gonna take some time, and I like the way that brown is contrasted by the black. It makes it look AK-like, you know, since I went polymer black. So I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. Definitely gonna take some wear in time for these magazines to be in my rotation, but it will be put into rotation. They fit. Gonna take them to the range here pretty soon after I load them up with my Wolf ammo, see if they perform properly, if they feed correctly and everything's good. I shot both of my Magpul magazines without any hiccups. I'm excited. Y'all stay tuned. I really appreciate y'all watching. I really appreciate y'all support, and salute to all y'all. Hit your boy with a thumbs up so that we can get this bitch crackulating. Y'all be easy. Don't study my moves, just check my footwork. Peace.